Fellas, we've all been playing the brand new Switch 2 recently, right? Oh no, you haven't? Why? Because, yeah, I mean, the games are pretty expensive, and the console itself is pretty expensive. But if you don't have any money, then you should check out a game that I'm going to be playing today. That's right, it's my own game. There's nothing on screen at the moment, but I just don't unpan to my face. That's right, I am playing my own game today. I'm waiting for another game to download, so I just thought, you know what? Let's play my own game, and then we can play, you know, whatever the balls Mario Golf Toadstool Tour is. Ugh. Is it actual game capture? Oh! Fellas, welcome to Dumb Detective, the greatest game potentially ever made. So, you know, we can quit. Let's go. I'm so excited for this. Episode 1, The Robbery of Bulgeworth Museum. Let's go. Wake up in the morning feeling like... So this is me doing the voice acting for the main character. This is Richard. He's canonically 5'2", that's why his bed is like that. I wanted to, you know, really relate to my character. Not fully, because, you know, if this was actually just me, I would have sang the rest of this lyric.
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks.
Fun fact, I forgot to, like, fully credit this in, like, my, I made this for uni, right? So we had to make, like, a PowerPoint for this. I forgot to, like, reference this fully, like, give credit for it fully, like, do all, like, the writers or whatever. So in, like, my feedback, I got my tutor to write out the words. For example, when you referenced Good Looking by Dixon Dallas. And I think that's the funniest thing ever. Hello.
You awake yet, Richard?
Yo, I know we've got Marcus voicing Tony. I might make Tony like actually appear. That would be kind of cool. Maybe for a future update. And also, if you want to check out this game, then I will leave a link in the description. It's free. Don't try it, and let me know what you think in the comments if you do decide to check it out.
There's been a robbery at Bulgeworth Museum. Someone stole a diamond.
I love how Marcus says this. I don't know why, but this is so funny. He's like, oh. It generally sounds like he's being like, oh, there's been a robbery at Bulgeworth Museum. I think someone stole a diamond. You have a wife and kids?
Richard, we've been friends for 30 years. How didn't you know that?
I think this is such a genuine guy thing. Like, it took me ages to remember when Marcus' birthday was. And I'm still not 100% sure. I'm 90% sure it's the 27th of September. But I genuinely, like, I'm 90% sure. Okay? I don't really know how I'm supposed to do with this video. Because I feel like I'm kind of talking like I'm just doing that. Like, when we submitted this, we had to make, like, a 10-minute video of us playing through our game and explaining it. I don't know if I'm going to record this video like that video, or if I'm going to film this like it's one of my usual YouTube videos. Because it's very weird. But, you know, the bed you can jump on the bed. You can also do other things on the bed, but Richard is, a paedophile. You can interact with the PC, which this might dox me, so I just should be careful. So there's a bunch of references here. We've got Horn Pub, we've got Tom Simulator, which is the name of my uni teacher. We've got Steve Mill, we've got How to Spell. I kind of wish in the future I might make it so like you can click on these and actually go to the pages. Well, maybe not this one. Maybe I might do it like you have to use the ID or something. That'd be kind of funny. Go to museum. Let's go. There we go. Oh, I forgot about all these. So these are, you know, some beautiful paintings that I made. We've got Me as the Mona Lisa. And then we've got, The Chinless by Edvard Munch. Then we've got Son of David, which is the name of Marx's dad. And then we've got one of the best things I think I've ever created. The Last Steeper, also by Steve Vardo. I feel like I just said it slow. But let's talk to Mr. Flickery. Hey, I just met you. Oh yeah. And this is crazy.
So here's my number.
This is my my friend H, who did the voice acting for Mr. Flickery. Beautiful job.
So call me maybe.
I also really like Mr. Flickery's design for some reason. I don't really know why. It's nothing special. I just like how he looks, you know? I feel like if there was any character from this that I would, like, include in more games going forward, because I always like doing that, it would probably, you know, be Richard because he's the main guy, but also probably Mr. Flickery. I like this guy's design. How's it going, Mr. Flickery? Long time no see. You still got a micro? Oh, micro. Okay, I thought this was really funny at the time. The laugh just going for way too long. But now it's so annoying. Like, I just want to get it done with, you know? I think the funniest part about, like, how my game looks is that this, like, outline thing, I really wanted to do that, but I was like, I don't know how good that would look in, like, a game like this. Then I saw gameplay of a Simpsons game that had outlines over everything, and I was like, which I think is so funny. And then we've got some, you know, there's some fun references here. So Mr. Flickery is obviously the desk guy who we just spoke to. Julian, who is the gravity scientist. This is a reference to my favourite singer. He got cancelled because that he apparently pushed somebody off a balcony, or at least tried to. So I thought it was, you know, I thought it was fitting to make him a gravity scientist. He probably knows quite a lot. Randy, who is the camera operator, who, you know, like he might be in that role for specific things. Gabe, who is my friend from uni, he's just here because he's hot apparently. And then Aiden, who is also my friend from uni, is the statue pleasurer. Hey, somebody has to do it, I'm just saying. I like how you can see a bit of the background of Larry. That's pretty funny. Balls, I thought that would work. I also think how I, you know, not to glaze myself or anything, but I'm gonna kind of jerk myself a little bit. I really like how I've, like, introduced everyone. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I need to, you know, get to the museum. And then when you get down to the kitchen, your mum's like, yo, you should talk to, you know, say hi to Mr. Flickery. And it's like, okay, I need to find a guy called Mr. Flickery. Mr. Flickery, he had, like, a little name badge on his desk or whatever. And then, you know, when you walk into the statue room, you get introduced to these guys straight away. And that's like, oh, I'm going to talk to these guys.
Man, I can't stand being in a wheelchair.
You don't say. We're all in this together. I'd love to talk, fellas, but I've got some detective stuff to do. Oh, yeah. I also like how he says, somebody pointed this out whilst I was, like, presenting this to my class. Somebody was like, I like how he says, like, I'd love to talk, but I've got some stuff to do. And the stuff that he has to do is talk. I didn't think about that. Well, you see, whoever stole the diamond dropped this.
What? Do you not remember what happened to me in Antarctica?
So you remember how I said that this game is very inspired by, like, cartoon shows and stuff, like Family Guy? Well, what do shows like Family Guy have? You know, cutaway gags. So did I click it? There we go. Cutaway gags, or cutaway levels as I call it. Yeah, so every time you speak to someone, they're like, oh man, this is what happened to this person, or this is what happened to me. And then boom, cutaway level. So we see a lovely snow woman here, so let's talk to her.
Help!
Shout out to Sarah who did the voice acting for this. It took her so long. She has 3 lines, right? But it took her ages to get these lines right. Because she's Australian, right? But she kept sounding Irish. In like here she sounds Australian. But in the other 2 clips, she sounded Irish and Scottish. But, like, I kid you not, she had to Google how to do an Australian accent. She's Australian, by the way. Would. I I know that this is like something I always mention in like my little dumb sponsor segments for this game that I put in my videos, but like I always forget about this. I always forget Richard wants to bang the snow woman. She's 12, by the way.
We're being invaded by a gang of penguins.
Raw.
Are you even listening to me?
And believe it or not, I did not tell Sarah that the main character wants to bang the snow woman she's voicing. For obvious reasons.
Richard!
Here I wanted it to be like, you know, you press the button and it like pans up to where Larry is. But you're just supposed to be like, oh, there he is, he's stuck. And I don't know how he broke his leg when his leg isn't even in the ice. And you can clearly see that he has a broken leg here. I don't know. Shut up.
Help! I'm stuck.
I don't know why he said this. I generally don't know why he said this. Although, coming up, my sister voiced the character. And I was like, why did she pronounce this word so weirdly? But it's because I misspelt the word when I was like, yeah, can you say this in like a message? I misspelt the word, so she just kind of assumed that I didn't misspell the word. So maybe I misspelled stuck as stock. I don't know though. I think it's a pause button, right? Yeah. And the pause button, it like shoots you up in the air, which could allow for some crazy skips. Like, hold on, let me just Oh, balls, I'm not making it. Oh, I'm making it. I'm making it so bad. Look at this. Wow! So I've got some beautiful, beautiful penguins here. Cause I'd give up forever to touch you. Cause I know that Minecraft YouTubers, when they hit 1 million subs and they're talking to their 15-year-old fan. Cause stop! I just want to talk to these guys. So they obviously think that the world is gonna end. So they're getting out some last-minute confessions. So this snow mother is telling her child that he's adopted. And you can also use these penguins to jump over here. Hold on, look at this skip. Dawn. And also there's a snow woman here who, you know, if we click talk to. It plays the full song, by the way, so, you know, strap in. I don't know what these guys say, I've kind of forgot. Alfie isn't your child, this is why I prefer your sister. You know, last minute confessions, you know. If the village I live in was about to blow up, I'd confess to my wife that, you know, I prefer her sister. Yes, her sister's 5 years old, and yes, she's dead. But, you can see that there's a tennis racket here. Every level just kind of has like an object you can collect. Okay, it would be helpful if it let me jump. We've known each other for so long. I forgot I edited this guy. I don't remember what he says. Man, even though I can't see anything, it still looks better than my ex-wife. Ain't that right? Dap me up, brother. And then? So the joke here is that he is saying so no head, and what he's, you know, what he means is like no, you know, like, you know, that sort of stuff. The Gok 3000, you know, but he also doesn't have a head, and you can see that she, Snow Molly, in replies to that saying nobody loves you, and that is because she doesn't have a body. Never gonna give you up. Yo, holy balls. Is that who I think it is? Is that Steve? Steven? So there's a hidden Steve. Whoa, what are you doing over there? Whoa, Jesus. So there's a hidden Steve in every level. This is obviously the Steve Climber outfit because it's snow. And he is peeing, which, you know, thanks for reminding me that I'm generally gonna pee myself. Larry is here. Very translucent. I don't know why he's translucent. Now looking back, I kind of wish I made it so you get over to Larry, you speak to him. And then he's like, oh, by the way, on my way here, I found this. And then he gives you the note. But, you know, I didn't. So we just have this. Oh, man, a note. I forgot that that's the only sound effect in this game. Just like this thing. So, these notes are the clues. So, yeah, just, you know, I'll shut up for this next part. And you can, you know, write down in the comments what you think this clue means. Green is go, red is stop. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. What? So that's the clue. Green means go, red is stop. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. And if you press Q, you can see that green is highlighted in green. So, you know, I'll give you a minute to write down in the comments. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. There's another clue after this. So I want you. Nobody's going to listen, but I'm going to say it anyway. Write down, you know, write down all the, write down what you think the clues mean now. Write down what you think this clue means. And then I'm going to tell you. So, green means go. This means that whoever stole the diamond is wearing green. That's why green is highlighted. This one was, like, weirdly hard for people to figure out. Even though, like, in my mind, it means green means go steal the diamond. So, whoever's, you know, stole the diamond is wearing green. We've got Jordan, Mr. Cheese Galkey, which is a reference to Pop-Up One, Smash YouTuber. He once did a video where he every time there was cheese in Smash Bros, he would eat cheese, but what he did was he just took a bite out of a block of cheese, which is hilarious. So ever since then, he's just kind of been known as Mr. Cheese. So I just, made a character. His name is Jordan. So, that's why his name is Jordan in the game. And then the final statue is Mayor Mark, the current mayor of Bulgeworth. He's built buildings, he's destroyed marriages, and more. I forgot. I forgot I did that. Talk to Sally. This one, I want to apologise in advance before I click talk to Sally. Well, if it isn't Sally.
Good to see you, Richard. It's good to see you still harder to look at than the sun.
So this is my sister doing the voice for this, which, interesting voice. Won anything of bingo recently?
Same answer too. Is my husband still alive?
We can't.
No.
Sorry, Sally. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You're gonna kill me, like you killed your husband, apparently. We can see that Sally is in fact wearing green, so we should keep an eye out for Sally. I feel like I'm talking to like a child. Oh no! What happened to Jacob? Which not the first time I've done that, but.
Oh, he had a really bad accident at Peter's past.
Once again, this is actually really cool. Ages ago, like college, no, it was second year of college. I was making a game. So I wanted to make every Underdogs Gaming, Little Z, Hopcat, Drekkakoga, Hopper One, what? I wanted to give those guys all their own like restaurant. So I actually DM'd Hopcat on Twitter, asking just kind of like, yeah, you're not gonna see this. But, like, I'm, doing this for college, and I was like, what restaurant would you own? And he replied back, I think just saying, like, I sell the pasta, which is really cool. So, Hopcat, he's never going to see this, but that's really awesome. So, bit late, but I made him a pasta restaurant.
I'm quite impressed with this place today, Jacob.
Yep, don't mind the voice.
Instead of ball cape, it tastes more like
this is the one. I think I literally put crepe on the message, and she just assumed that. I think that's on her personally. I misspelled it, but I think she's stupid. I'm just gonna say I think all women are stupid.
Jacob, where are you?
Sally, help!
So this is my friend Gabe, who I don't have to put him on blast, but he is not Russian. I don't know if I can cancel him, but he's not Russian.
Jacob, what are you doing?
She sounds like a bird. Why does she sound like a bird? If I needed like a bird character, I know who to call. Not my sister.
Oh, I just decided to take a swim. What do you mean? What am I doing?
So he's drowning in the cheese.
Help me, Sally! Actually, wait. If you do not save me, I'll never have to eat your lasagna again. Do not help me, Sally.
My lasagna isn't that bad. Come on.
She sounds like a really bad Fox voice. You know how Fox's voice in Smash has just kind of always changed, and sometimes it's really bad. I don't remember what Smash game it was, but there was a Fox voice that was like awful. But this is what this sounds like.
Just like grandmother, last time you added rat poison for some extra flavor.
Hey, rat poison tastes pretty good. So if we look around, we can see first of all the Peter's Pasta logo I made, which references Hopcat because the Quidlava? Is that what the name of the Pokemon is? I don't really know. And then we've got Mayor Mark and Mr. Flickery. And then we've got Steve and Wendy. Celebrating their marriage that was alive at that time. Rest in peace. And also Mr. Flickery does say some stuff during this, so that's great. So this level you have to hop on the pepperoni. But that sounds. Shut up! I have heard of Call Me Maybe. It's a great song. So let's just hop on the pepperonis.
I'm late on my laundry.
Hey, me too. Well, hold on, I have laundry. So if you stay on the pepperoni for too long, it will rise into Richard's mouth. Obviously, like, what else was gonna happen in this game?
Call me maybe.
I have. It's a brilliant song. Ah! First try. Boom. And then there's also a cat. Boom! So this is the cat from my first uni game called Parkour.
I'm quite impressed with
Oh,
this
shut
place
up!
today,
I don't care that you're impressed with this place today, Jacob.
Hey, you ever heard of Call Me Maybe?
I have brilliant song, Mr. Flickery. Cat. Oh! Oh! I forgot about that.
Wow, I really should look into some therapy.
I want everyone to remember that he's talking to the mayor of the town, by the way. Look at the outfit difference. And then there's also the hidden sieve here, which, you know, I don't know what this cat is doing here. We don't do Chinese food. Okay, I'm sorry, actually. Let's collect the note.
Wow, Jacob, you can wait. I just found it out.
Whoa!
Because I noticed green on you.
So this... Oh, wait, I'll let you decide what you think this clue means. You can send the comment now. So this comment means, what this clue is meaning is that obviously it's another reference to the fact that whoever is, you know, stole the diamond wears green, which, you know, Sally's not helping herself.
What is this? A rejected Ed Sheeran lyric?
Tell him, sis. Literally. But you can also notice that if you click Q, you notice that the capital letters actually spell out bingo. So it's B-I-N-G-O, and then on you is like one word. So that spells out bingo. And who plays bingo? Sally. Obviously this clue is very hard to actually get. So, you know, it's fine that it's that obvious. But, you know, if you do figure that out, then you've just won, you know. Then you move on to the next area, but we'll be right back after this ad break. I actually did film some ads, which Edgehouse 2, you can put on screen now if you want. I filmed some ads for this, but I couldn't figure out how to get videos to play through widgets. But you get interrupted by an ad break, because this is like a TV show or whatever. And that's where the demo ends, so, you know, that's pretty cool.
Incredible voice actors who helped this game come alive. Thank you for playing.
Hey, you're welcome. I love when a game says thank you for playing. I love it. Nice little
My
bow.
name has been Richard, and one last thing before I go. So call me maybe.
Oh yeah, I kind of hit that. Yeah, that's my game, Dumb Detective. Pretty fun time. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, it's free. I realized I just said but yeah, as if I was gonna end it and I just didn't end it. But yeah. Oh, I need to fart again. I'm scared that if I try to push out a fart, I'm gonna pee myself. Which, you know, usually isn't what you're scared of when you try to push out a fart. But Oh, Jesus. I feel like I need to do more than just a pee. Jeez Louise.